Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to pop down our cards for next week. So I'm just going to have a little shuffle and put down our cards. Just got a little visitor. Hey. Hello. Jenna Hook. Looky now. Want to say hi? Hi. Funny boys, aren't you today? Okay. Let's have a little look and see what we've got in the cards for us today. Okay. So, sorry, I'm making a bit of a mess of where I'm putting things at the moment. So let me just have a little look and see what we've got in the tarot. So our tarot card for the first part of this week coming, which starts tomorrow, which is 29th of April, is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is one of those cards really that says we're a bit stuck. We'd like to move forward, but we really can't. We're a bit blocked at the moment. The energy's just not right for us to move forward where we want to go. So what the Hanged Man says quite often is, if you can't move forward with the thing that you want to move forward with, take your attention off of it and place it on something else. So look at things from a different angle. If you look at the Hanged Man in the Rider-Waite deck, it's a guy hanging upside down from a tree by his foot. And he is not unhappy about that. You know, if you look at most of the Rider-Waite decks, he's quite either got just a sort of serene, bored look on his face, or he's kind of smiley. So it's about you being able to actually just enjoy where you are right now without feeling like you need to push forward. Because that pushing forward really won't help you at this time, because the energy's just not right for us to move forward. So it's a bit of a card that sort of says, you know what, you just have to stay where you are and make the best of where you are right now. So, you know, use that energy to, you know, focus on some of the things that are moving forward. You know, if it's your job that's stuck, focus on something that isn't. If it's your love life that's stuck, focus on another thing in your life that is moving forward. You know, so it's all about that. It's all about putting your focus on something that is working for you rather than something that isn't. And the card that we have going forward into the rest of the week is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is interesting because the Three of Swords talks about us healing ourselves, or healing for us. Now, this is not physical healing. We're not looking at health here. We're looking at emotions. So, you know, as you can see, this lady seems really upset. She seems really sad, you know, very tearful, very distressed. So it's asking you to kind of heal from that. This is let go of all of that pain that has been holding you back. So maybe that is what's got you here, you know. Maybe it's this pain that you need to let go of that's keeping you here. So there's an energy of really needing to kind of get to the bottom of what it is that is keeping you stuck. And if it is something that you need to heal from, if there is a pain there for you, if there is a sadness there for you, then work on letting that go and being able to release that pain. Because once you do that, you'd be surprised how quickly things move forward. And I know it's, you know, people ask all the time, how do you let that go? I don't know how to let that go. It's a really difficult one because different things work for different people. You know, it may just be a case of you just having to kind of accept that something hasn't worked for you. Maybe you're not accepting that. It may be a physical letting go, walking away from somebody, leaving behind that job that is a pain in the neck, actual physically removing yourself from the situation. Or it could be emotion, or being able to, you know, just really almost have a really good emotional release about it. Now, whether that be through tears or through throwing a few things about and, you know, sort of getting your pillow and punching it a few times, whatever that is for you, you can do it by visualization, visualizing whatever that is that hurt for you, just like kind of disappear. Imagine it on a balloon and it disappearing off into the sky so that you can't see it anymore. So there are lots of different ways of letting go of energy that is not helping you. I find meditation's really useful. You may or may not find that that works for you, but it's about working with what does work for you. So those are our 2 cards for the week. I'm going to go back to the Colette Baron Reid's Goddess deck and have another little play with these. I haven't played with these for a little while, on here anyway. So let's have a look and see what Goddess we've got to go with these 2 cards that are really kind of asking us to dig a little bit deep this week and to work with the energy that we've got. Okay, so let's see what our Goddess is, and forgive me in advance for any mispronunciations because I'm not great at this. So this is, I can't read this very well. I think that's Freya. There we go. Let's have a look. Put it in a better light. I might actually be able to see. There we go. So this is Freya. And the message that she has in this deck is radical acceptance. So I'll read you what it says about Freya in the book in just a second. But just bear in mind, this deck is not meant to be an all-encompassing everything that this goddess ever had to say about the world. Not that at all. This is just about a key message for this deck of cards. It's how Colette Baron Reid has interpreted what she's working with. So let me have a look at Freya and see if we can see what she says about Freya in this book. So it says, when you see life as a battleground, you lose sight of a more easeful way to be in the world. Can you stand in the middle of the chaos and allow yourself to centre in the quiet hum rather than in the eye of the storm? Let the peace of Freya, the Norse goddess of war, enter your mind amid the fury of the battle. She came to collect the fallen and bring them to a place of rest and recuperation. So basically what she's saying is, no matter what else is going on around you, you don't have to be in that. You know, there is a really quite famous saying, but I can't remember. Oh, sorry, my memory's a bit rubbish. About, you know, a whole load of seagulls having a fight above your head, but you don't have to let them nest in your hair. So it's about being able to just see what is around you, and if there is a war going on around you, of not having to be part of that, of being able to find your peace and your centre and your quiet away from all of that. So you don't have to buy into everybody else's arguments, basically. You don't have to buy into the drama. You really don't. And, you know, with these cards here, this card, the Hanged Man, asks you to come to that place of peace, you know, sort of be in that place where you are okay with where you are, and take your focus away from the you know, the turmoil. This is the turmoil, okay? So just by kind of taking yourself away from it and coming to that place of peace, it can bring you a healing. This is the Three of Swords, talks about the healing from the trauma. So, you know, Freya's in there being okay, saying, okay, well, there's all this war going on around me. I don't have to let that drag me down. Okay, so looks like we've got a pretty sort of, you know, full-on turbulent week going on around us, but we have to stay in our own peace. We have to stay in our own centre and not allow the turmoil to pull us in. Okay, it's about not getting sucked in too much to anything that's going on around you that's turbulent. So I'll leave that with you for this week. I'm hopefully going to be able to put up first of my tarot lessons over the next couple of days, and hopefully you'll subscribe and you will be able to see that when it comes up over the next few days. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.